Captain's got to teach stuff.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So I just wanted to give a few of my thoughts about the Disney and Fox merger. I'm sure you've seen a lot of reaction videos to this thing. It's pretty big news because that's something that I don't think I would have seen maybe within the next 5 to 10 years. I would have never thought that they would do that, but you know, nothing is out of the realm of possibilities when it comes to Disney. So I do have some mixed feelings about this, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of ideas and reactions and whatever have you. So let me try to break down my opinion. And of course, you don't have to agree with my opinion because it's my opinion and it's subjective. So let me break it down for you. Do I like the merger? Because I will see like the X-Men and maybe the Fantastic Four, although there are more things that or obstacles that they have to go through. Am I happy that I'm able to see all of the characters that I wanted in one consolidated universe? Yeah, of course. I love it. I love that I'll be able to possibly be seeing like an X-Men versus Avengers. I'll be able to see like a wider scope of the Marvel universe that we haven't seen due to, you know, all of these restrictions and licenses. So I am happy about that. I'm happy about that. I am sad that Fantastic Four might not be able to be included in the deal because it is licensed to, I think, a German studio, and so Fox was only distributing the films. They weren't producing it. To my knowledge, I mean, that's what I've heard on Nerdist. So I do hope that, you know, maybe they'll get the license back for that, or they work out some type of collaboration. But I think it'll be great in that we'll be able to see all these characters and how they interplay and how they will fit in the universe. I don't know. I mean, I'm putting my trust in the writers and the producers and how they will just, you know, fit everything like a puzzle. I think that hopefully everything will fit, and that, you know, it won't be so jumbled. Like, they won't try to fit too many things in one movie. You know, that is also a cause for concern. My main concern about this is that, so Disney is the #1 entertainment company. So they control a lot of the media, a lot of the movies, a lot of the entertainment that we watch. I mean, that includes kids movies, that includes Disney, that includes Marvel, and now includes Fox. I think Fox is the third largest company within the entertainment industry. So my cause for concern is that I'm sure you heard of a lot of the notions of monopoly within the entertainment industry, and that is cause for concern because the first and the third, you know, definitely makes it a larger company. I mean, it's scary. I don't know who the second is, but that is cause for concern because monopolies aren't always a good thing. And I'll break it down to you like this, okay? I tend to understand things through wrestling, right? I love the WWE. I love wrestling, but once WWE bought WCW, the product was never the same again. And that's not saying anything bad about the wrestlers who came over to WWE. That's not saying anything bad about the people who work in WWE. My point is this, is that competition breeds better products. And when WWE and WCW were fighting the Monday Night Wars, we got a lot of great storylines and a lot of great things that came out of that. I mean, there's just a lot of, it was due to the competition that we got a lot of great storylines and a lot, like The Rock, DX, Stone Cold, they were all fighting for, Monday Night Supremacy. And once WCW was bought out, I really feel like that competition was gone, and now the urgency to create a better product also left Vince McMahon and not the wrestlers, because those guys always perform, But as far as like the mindset of the overall company is that now we don't have anybody to compete with, so we can just go out there and perform. But the mindset completely changed because, yeah, we'll go perform, but we don't have anybody who we can compete with on the other side. So we can just be a little more complacent. And I'm not saying that about the wrestlers. I'm saying that about as far as the storylines, as far as, the creative aspect, that there was this mindset that, like now everything is gone. And, they tried to create an artificial competition by creating different brands, like when they bought WCW and ECW, they kept them the same brands, they kept their brand name, but it really wasn't competition because it was still under the WWE umbrella. All that money was still being funneled into the WWE. So they didn't really have to fight for anybody's attention because they basically monopolized, and they still do, in my view, they still monopolize a good majority of the wrestling fans, and if you're a hardcore wrestling fan, you'll go out and seek other aspects of wrestling. You'll go to like the Ring of Honor, you'll go to like the NJPW, you'll go to the PWG, you'll go to the IWC, the Progress, you'll go to other local local independent wrestling promotions, and you'll watch the WWE, you'll watch those promotions just because you're a big fan of wrestling, and it doesn't matter what type of it doesn't matter which promotion you're watching, because you're just a big fan of the art itself. And so this all leads me to say that, since Disney bought Fox, they already control a lot of the characters that we watch within, pop media and everything, is that we're just going to get a narrow aspect of, their, I guess, their writing, how they're characterized. And that just makes me want to root for DC and Warner more, although I do feel like it's not as great of a product as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But I just feel like, if they do better, then maybe the Marvel Cinematic Universe will be pushed to create a better product. Not that it's a bad product to begin with, or that they've been slacking. It's just the monopoly is just, I'm struggling to find words, but I think it's as far as like thinking about what happened to WWE after they bought WCW, it was just not the same again. And if you're a wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about. It was just the aspect of, what if a Sting or Booker T or you know, like who else was big, or Dean Malenko, who all went to the WWE eventually. But what if they went there? What if, you know, what did they say, you know, to pump up this feud? You know, it's competition is a good thing as far as capitalism. I think that's just, you know, if there's no competition, then the company can make any product they want to, because they know they control the market. And if they control the market and they have nobody to compete with, then they could put out any product they want to, and in turn, you know, chances are they're gonna make a crappy product to increase profits and increase profit margins and things of that nature, because that's how capitalism works. You know, like if you control the market, then you don't have any competition. If you don't have any competition, you could put out anything. And that's just what I'm trying to get to. That it's just, I'm excited, but I also have very mixed feelings about this. Is that it's, I hope they do well, but also like I hope that another entertainment company really sees this and, you know, tries to do better, tries to follow I don't know, I'm at a loss for words because I'm still in shock. This is nuts. That it's like, how do I explain this? And this, I'm trying to explain my nerddom right now, because I really want Hugh Jackman to come back as Wolverine and be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, that's what I'm really excited about, right? Like, I think I spoke a lot about the negative stuff, but let me go back to the positive stuff. And the positive stuff is this, is that I haven't been a big fan of the XMen universe. I'm not a big fan of Bryan Singer. I think from the beginning, he crapped all over the XMen universe. I think he shitted all over it. I think he fucked it up from the beginning. And the only savior of that universe, or actually there's a few, Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart? Was it Patrick Stewart? The original Professor X. Although the newer guy, he's pretty good as well. Like, I can't deny him. He's pretty good. Yeah, and the Michael Fassbender. I do like him as a younger Magneto. But yeah, I hope that Marvel does something to fix this. I don't know what they're gonna do as far as you know, because there's so much content out there for the X-Men. I don't know if they're gonna make, you know, do a multiverse thing, or they you know, they make a like maybe the Cosmic Cube can, you know, like, oh, these guys are in a different universe, or maybe the Infinity Gauntlet, you know, it causes a rift in the universe. I don't know what they're gonna do. There's so many possibilities of what can happen because of this. I mean, but it's an exciting time and it's a scary time too. And then there's just, it's coincidental too. I mean, you know, with everything that's going on with net neutrality and this merger, you know, it seems, I don't know if it's coincidental because they're happening at such a close space or time frame. So that is also leads me to a lot of suspicions. And you know, coming from Chicago, I tend to be very cynical about a lot of things. And you know, if it seems too good to be true, you know, I always look for, like, what are the catches? What are the negatives that come along with this? But those are my thoughts. I try to share them as clearly as I could. It's an exciting time to be a nerd. It's an exciting time to be a Marvel fan, a Disney fan, an XMen fan. Hopefully we'll get those characters represented in the way we wanted them. I hope Fox or Marvel chooses to keep Hugh Jackman. I hope Hugh Jackman stays on. Logan was such a great movie. I hope Deadpool. I hope we at least get to see the second movie. I know it's under the rated R genre. So I hope we get to see that. I hope it doesn't go bump back down to PG-13, just because Disney is known to be a family-oriented company, and just exciting and scary at the same time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to speak as clearly as I could, but I'm gonna end it before I keep on rambling. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.